Welcome back, everybody. Oh, one sec. The trick with... So, when I was getting stuff set up to play this on stream, I adjusted my settings to make it make it play in borderless windowed mode. However, that means that sometimes if I click off the screen, I can wind up messing with stuff in OBS with my controller, and that's usually a problem. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Rafkin. Welcome back, folks. We are currently trying to play through Elden Ring using only tools. And after considering it for a minute, I've decided that we're going to hold off on going after Draconic Tree Sentinel for just a little bit, because there's something else that I want to do. Also, okay, those are the talismans that I'm currently carrying. There are a couple of something else's that I want to do. And for some reason I'm going to the more difficult one first. So yeah, this is the abandoned cave. And you may be asking yourself why I'm in the abandoned cave. And honestly, it's pretty simple. At the end of this cave, we get access to an incredibly useful talisman called the Gold Scarab, which is an excellent way of boosting how fast we gain levels. However, we have to go through a bit of a rot swamp to get there. Welcome to the stream, Lastborn. Okay, good. I'm at medium mode range. We're not going to worry about the 7 damage that I just dealt with my feet. No, my feet aren't tools, but that guy was the one who chose to stand underneath me. Just doing that to clear the enemies that will otherwise chase us down this hall, because I want to take a second to get buffed. Now, genuinely, I am more worried about this than I have been for several boss fights, because this is usually a really easy boss fight, but the overall goal, the overall tactic that tends to make it easy is just to rush in and rapidly kill the first enemy out of the 2 opponents in order to make it more like 2 one-on-one fights as opposed to 1 two-on-one fight. But killing things rapidly isn't really a great option for, well, this character. It's not really something that we can just do. So instead, we're going to have to try to kill the opponents rapidly. Well, we're we're just going to have to try and kill the opponents intelligently. And that's not going to be easy because these guys are dangerous. They hit hard and can inflict scarlet rot. So, with that said... Dang it. You see what I mean? I think I'm going to have to get out of the habit of locking on for this fight because it doesn't seem super practical to be locked on when using this. I think free aiming is going to be more effective. Welcome to the stream, Brittle Lizard. So yeah, in a normal run, literally just extreme violence is usually all that it takes to get the win in this fight. I'm putting away my staff. There's no point in having it for this fight. Oh. Oh, crap. Crap. I was panicking. See, I can use Flame Cleanse Me to clear the Scarlet Rot, but... yeah, okay, at least... also, crap, I was forgetting to use my Physic. That would have finished off that one of them way faster. I wonder if the heal spell restores the same HP in allies as it does in the caster, or if it restores less. I've never bothered to look it up. So while I'm thinking about this... yeah, okay. Crap. Well, this is going poorly. Also, hang on. I just realized I completely forgot to pop my Physic. And that fight started so badly that there's no point whatsoever in not quitting out and starting fresh. Like, yes, I did already spend a flask or so of... my juice, but we don't need a full flask of juice to win this fight, or a full set of flasks to win this fight, and yeah, okay, anyway. Blessings Boon, Golden Vow, drink my Physic, drink my regular juice, traverse the mist. Nice. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a bit better idea of how to use this, how to use the infant's head in combat, which is very good to have. It is a bit of an FP slut, though. Like, it goes through a lot. You have 7,000 runes. I don't know in particular what exactly we really need at the moment. Ooh, you know one thing that we could benefit from, that I'd like to have on me even if I don't use that much. Thank you for the hydrate, Lastborn.
Alright, mate.
Give me some of that lobster.
Never met someone with a taste for brawn I can trust. We'd make good mates, I reckon. I'll be seeing you.
Anyway, let's head to the Laskia ruins and then head due west, because there's one more talisman that I want to get a hold of. And luckily, this one really shouldn't be much of a problem. Where's that cave? Is it back here? A little bit farther east. Or north. There you are. Now this is an important cave. It's easy to miss. But if you want to do Latenna's quest line, which I recommend because Latenna is the coolest, then you kind of want to know where this is, because you have to get through this cave in order to meet Latenna. Anyway, we are now going to ignore all of the enemies in this upper portion to instead head straight down several ledges past some snails. Past more snails. And down to here. And then rather than sprinting past these snails, I am just going to jingle him to death. Oh yeah, 4 should be enough. Dang it. Not quite. Why didn't I cast... Apparently it only takes 3 with the Terra Magica buff. Now, I'm not sure which thing is going to be more effective for this boss fight. So... I'll guess. Okay, that should be it. Oh my gosh, he's got 1 health. There we go. Jeez. Okay, so the bell definitely would have been better for that one. Then again, the bell would have taken a long time to build up damage with. Also, I keep forgetting that my physic exists, which is dumb because my physic is very helpful. And would have made that fight go faster. Anyway, here we find Latenna, who has a very sad story and gives you reasons to hate one of the most frustrating evil dudes in the game. But the real reason that we came all the way over here was actually this medallion. Because this raises our maximum FP by, I think, like 8%, or yeah, 8 or 9%, something like that. So it raised us from 137 to 146, which is a nice buff.
Felt I told thee that I possess, or have you come as my other half not enough?
Oh, hang on.
I told thee all here in Brute already, that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough?
Yeah, it's a sad story, but we won't be using her ashes, and we don't really need anything from her quest line, so we are probably just going to leave now. Trying to think if there's anything else that would be a justified use of our time. Before going there. Before going back to try and clear a Draconic Tree Sentinel. The only thing I can think of would be Howl of Shabriri for an extra buff, but I don't really think we have need for it right now. Alright, let's go back, try to take on DTS. Oh, wait. Crap. We're stuck. To leave. Okay, my brain is not firing on all cylinders. I'm just trying to remember to go and spend my runes because I'm going to lose these 4,000 otherwise. Like, I really don't think that we're going to do DTS immediately because DTS is just difficult. Wait, I don't see the symbol. Did this guy already move to Altus now? Oh, of course he did, because I bought crab from, or I bought prawns from him. Okay, we can go get crab now. Everyone ready to go get crabs? So what we're seeing here is that I'm riding up this elevator for a third largely unnecessary time, because just once would have been enough. Hi, bears. Luckily, it really isn't that hard to find this guy again. I'm just going to stay clear of the center of that because there's a crab there that I don't really feel like fighting right now.
What are you looking at? Oh, you again, is it? Perfect bloody timing, actually. I got crab. Cooked up fresh. Never met someone with a taste for crab I couldn't trust. You've got a real thing here, eh? And it's only getting better. Maracas. Mate, there's something I should probably tell you. You heard of the Dung Eater? He's a madman. Has it out for everyone. Curses them. Goes round in his rank.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Though.
I want his armor.
Stay, well, away. I was in the same jail as him once, so I know firsthand. He's a god-forsaken monster. Not just some petty thug like me. He's a killer. Kills people. And curses the souls. Does all sorts of shit to the corpses. To keep them cursed forever. I ain't seen nothing more disgusting in all my years. I ain't ever been more scared neither. Rooted to the bloody spot.
Oh, I've gone blurry.
To my friend.
Oh wow, those guys give him more runes than I thought. I was just trying to top off to buy one more bit of crab. Feels like kind of a waste now that I've bought now that I have access to crab meat that I just bought like 11 hang on. Safer way so we don't have to deal with golems shooting at us. Now that we have access to crab meat, it feels like a bit of a waste to have spent money on 11 prawns, which are just lobsters. The in-game description calls them lobsters. He calls them lobsters. They are lobsters, but for some reason they're called boiled prawn. We're going to try something. Ah, no, why did you take a golden foul foot? That wasn't what I selected. Okay, the first time we did that, he, like, jumped away from... The first time we used the, the Terra Magica, that's what I'm thinking of. The first time we used Terra Magica to try and fight him, he... like, jumped away. And it put him pretty squarely in the mist. So I thought the same thing was going to happen again. What? Dang it. Okay, so I definitely don't have time to get it in between those. Oh, I might just have to try and cheese it with Torrent. It's going to be a pain, though, because unlike... This guy moves fast, unlike the Tree Sentinels, and is small, unlike Radahn. Dang it. That's not working either. Okay, what if I just try a generally smarter approach? I know, intelligence is a strange thing for me to expect of myself, but I'm starting to think it might be the solution. Dang it. Okay, I think I need to go and swap out some flasks. I've got too many blue flasks. I don't need this many to kill it, and I don't have enough red flasks for the healing that I need since I don't have a great healing spell yet. Yeah, honestly, I think that 4 would be enough. I'm going to give myself 5. Okay, yeah, I have the physic that I wanted at least. This is quickly turning into the first fight that I have to do pretty much fully legitimately. Especially because staying, like, well out of reach doesn't work in this fight, because if I stay too far away, it's just going to spam the fire breath. And I can't get in, I can't jingle it to death between the fire breaths. Dang it, I don't know why I couldn't dodge there. I also don't know why it was spamming fire breaths when I was that close. It just does that sometimes because, well, it's annoying. It's a bit of a jerk. That was worrisome for a moment there. Dang it. That started off well, too. Then I took a couple of hits at the wrong time and started panic rolling. I really wish that there was a way to skip DTS, but I suppose they can't just go letting us get away from every difficult boss fight. Stop spamming that. I'm not joking. You need to stop. That is so annoying. Just spamming endlessly. Like, you're not quite Gideon, but you're close. What's that? You don't have your face literally down the throat of our boss? Well, guess what? The boss is going to endlessly spam a fast ranged attack. You see what I mean? Come on. You have spent literally 3/4 of the fight doing that. I have a reason for spamming the same attack in that I have two. Look! DTS, you're making me mad. I think I'm going to hold off on drinking my physic until Phase 2, because Phase 1 takes a long time, and I would really like to have the extra damage for Phase 2. This is unironically going to be one of the hardest boss we've faced up to this point. And what's more, we're trying to beat this guy so that we can get past him to another boss that is only likely to prove even harder. Oh my gosh, I forgot that move was a thing. I'm going to try changing tactics. I don't know if I have enough blue flasks to get through this, so... Oh yeah, I am completely out of blue flasks. I can't win this fight. Yes, the lightning does look epic. I think I need to go and redo my flasks, actually, because I don't think I've got enough to win this fight. Just genuinely not enough. Because I was completely out of flasks there, and that thing still had like a third of its health. I think I need to spend less on buffs in that case. Let's see, so... Terra Magica costs 20 FP, so 4 Terra Magica. For the points that I'm spending to cast Terra Magica, I'm just... This will actually be faster. I need to walk out of here and then warp back in. If I can't get more than 3 bells worth of the of extra damage from the cast of Terra Magica, it's not worth it. Well, 3 or more. I'm going to try and hunt for times that I can safely punish using the infant's head, because if I could get more hits off with that, that would not only be a lot of extra much faster way of dealing damage, but it would be a lot of extra poise damage as well. Like, I'll still start the same way, because the extra damage from Terra Magica on the infant's head stuff at the start is pretty significant. It's definitely worth it there. I just don't think that it's going to be worth it the rest of the fight. I could also try maybe attempting to cheese it out with the rock there, because I've seen that done. I'm just not sure how reliable it is. Usually when I watch something try to cheese DTS with the rock, that something gets massacred. If I could just more consistently get on the thing's right-hand side, that would be very helpful, because if I could do that... then I would be able to get more openings, because its attacks with its shield side are slower. It wasn't letting me get up. Okay, so clearly cheesing it with the rock is an option that I should have been using this entire time. Look, cheese is always the superior option to just genuinely fighting intelligently. Okay, I can't honestly say that, but it feels like that in this run. And if I'm doing it that way, then my physics should be used, because it just isn't letting me get up. After I get knocked down by the lightning, it's taking so weirdly long to get up, and I don't know why. It's one thing to have me get knocked down by the lightning, but it's another to just magically turn that into a combo that guarantees my death because I can't move until you do suddenly a massive attack with perfect aim, despite struggling to hit me on that rock normally. It just knocks you down so hard, and I really don't know how to dodge it, especially when I'm locked into a tool animation. At least with the next major boss, I have an idea of when his big openings are, but DTS has no big openings. You trade, or you cheese. Or you play, I guess, just perfectly, which is something we've thoroughly established that I'm not prepared to do. I rolled. I hit the dodge button in time. Y'all are probably starting to understand why I wanted to find something else to start on before we did this. There's really not much else to do right now that will actually have an impact on this fight. Like, sure, we could go kill some random bosses for extra levels, but we don't really have any major bosses that we can kill much more easily either. I dodged. I was in the middle of a dodge. Welcome to the stream, Bean Marching. And yes, I'm going the dishonorable route of cheesing this thing, but it's going the dishonorable route of endlessly spamming. And I can't go back to Brother Corrin to buy lightning fortification, or I would. Hang on. That might honestly be worth it. I don't know that we're getting that much extra out of the extra tick of FP that talisman is giving us anyway. Okay, he's definitely going to do the wave attacks soon. You know what? I got it. I survived. That lightning attack throws me all over the place, usually right off my safe space. Stream has been going for an hour and a half, and I'm pretty sure an hour of that has been spent on this idiot. It is time to kill the Draconic Tree Sentinel already. How? You were on the other side of a wall. So what I did just there, or what I tried to do, was swap to the Golden Scarab right as the fight was ending. Unfortunately, I was in the animation of eating my foul foot, which I did first because it gives slightly more runes. If I had been smart, I would have changed talismans when I knew that last tick of damage was incoming, but I was kind of under pressure. Still, if I can get that swap, that's just 20 extra runes every time I beat a boss. So it's well worth it. And I've got a decent bit of practice trying to get that swap. Okay, let's head on in to Limgrave. I am down to only one golden fowl foot, which is a bit annoying because they're very useful. And the later in game you get them, the more use you can get out of them. The later in game you use them, the more use you can get out of them. But, you know, whatever. I'll leave that guy alone. He seems to be having a rough day. Same with the other dude. And here is the Grace. Now, to attempt to do something that I've done before, but that is tricky. Oh, hi, Melina.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erd Tree. Here, I can govern my own movement, and thus, the accord is fulfilled. I shall depart to ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent and the power to turn runes into strength. Here, with you, I wish you luck.
Tim Allen.
In realizing your ambition. You have fought long and hard. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Later, Melina. And Bach shows up here too, because he's the best.
At your service, Master. Ready to make adjustments to your garments. Master, did you see it? The Erd Tree. I don't really have the words for this, but I was so dazzled. I felt something stir in my breast. The Erd Tree is waiting for you, Master. I know it, I do. I feel it in my bones. Oh, going so soon? Please do be safe on your journeys.
Okay. Let's see if I can pull this off. So we're trying to land on that little ledge there, that tiny lip. If we can do it, then with precision aiming, we can set up a nifty little skip. It is tricky, though. And it probably wouldn't save us that much. It probably won't save us that much time. But I like to try the skips that I'm familiar with, at least. There's at least one skip that I've done before that I will not be attempting on stream. Because that skip took me like 2 hours to get, and it let me skip something that would have taken me maybe 5 minutes at the outside. For those who are familiar with Elden Ring, it's the Ordina skip. Jumping around that sealed wall in Ordina Liturgical Town. Okay, I think I need to try approaching from a slightly different angle, because this angle doesn't seem to be working all that well. Again, there's collision all along these walls, so all the texture... Ah, there we go. Let's see, what was it that I was supposed to use for reference? Ah, it's that chimney. We aim just a little bit to the side of that chimney, and then we hit the button to backstep. And just like that... Crap. We got the skip, and then I messed up the jump after the skip. I messed up the easy part. Well, that went well. So yeah, aim just to the side of this. I think I somehow managed to double tap the bumper and toggled through the menus twice. I did the back step wrong. So the thing is, by backstepping while holding the bow, you retain some control of your movement in the air, which means you can turn and kind of push yourself onto the ledge. I don't know how I keep managing to jump forward when I'm hitting the button to backstep. Maybe I'm accidentally tapping the... Maybe I'm accidentally fiddling with the joystick first before I backstep. Did I do the hydrate that you redeemed, Lastborn? I don't know. Thank you for the hydrate. We need to land on the ledge, not slide off, because that doesn't count as a landing. Yes, okay. Now... Hang on. I think I quit out in time. which means we might be able to pick back up from the lower ledge. I might strip off all of my character's clothes, because I think that makes him jump slightly farther. Right now, I think I'm technically on a heavy load. Or not. No, I'm not, because I took off my hat. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now let's see if I can remember how to get to a nearby Grace. I think there might be one through here, but I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Okay, in that case, I know where at least one is. Because the main goal... Oh, I don't know why I sent that back down. The main goal right now is just to get to a Grace so that we don't have to do the skip again. I believe there's a doorway branching off into a building in one of these locations. We're also about to get jump scared by a tree sentinel. Ah, here we are. There we go. We might try and kill that tree sentinel as well, because that thing drops a Newman's rune, which would give us a lot of runes. Beware of quicksand. Thankfully, we're not in that area. No, I don't think there is a quicksand area, but... I could have sworn that I rolled there. Why can't I dodge? Dang it. It's okay. This will be far less aggravating than the Draconic Tree Sentinel. To be honest, I would like to fight this thing legit, but for some reason, I just seem to be really struggling with dodging it. Okay. Whoa. Dang it! I got too close to those guys and I aggroed them. Crap. Don't worry too much, though. Like, we're like 2 steps away. Honestly, that makes them shudder so violently that it makes it hard to rely on the usual timing. was a Lord's rune, not a Newman's rune. Anyway. With those 10,000 runes, plus this 50,000 runes, we should snag a few more levels. We're gonna keep going all in on intelligence. Looks like we need 11,000 more runes. And that just about puts us there. Okay, now that we're in here, there are a few other things that I want to do. In this area. Now, we could just try going out that way, but I don't think that's our... Well, no, that would get us where we're trying to go. I can't even remember where you go to get to that door from the other side. I don't know if I ever found it. It's not the most useful shortcut. Okay, before we do anything, I want to go and grab a couple of things real quick that... we haven't gotten yet. And then I think we'll be heading down this elevator. Because we do want to go that way, it's just that we have to get through some enemies to get to what I was hoping for. Oh. Hey there. I can't believe he didn't see us. Especially when I stopped crouching. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up a shortcut real quick. In case we feel the need to use it, which we probably won't, but it's nice to have anyway. This shortcut leads us right back to where we did that skip. It's a nice one. I like it. You know, I kind of want to fight that tree sentinel, or that crucible knight. I keep wasting flasks. Ah, well. My plan was just to parry him as often as I needed to, and use that to get infant head attacks off, but I don't really think it's doing much for me. I can't remember what this is. Holy grease. Okay. Now back to the real goals of the run. What's the new plan? Well, we don't. If you're talking about the new plan to fight that Crucible Knight, the new plan is to not fight that Crucible Knight because it's really not worth the time. Because unlike that Erd Tree avatar, the Crucible Knight is not going to give us a massive amount of runes. If you're talking in general about the plan for what to do next in this run, that plan is to go over here, jingle this guy to death, and then probably just sprint past this dude. You know what? Oh my. Lag spike. Big lag spike. And head in here, where we can get another Site of Grace. For some reason I thought he was going the other way, but I was just wrong, and I remember that too. Come on. There you go. There is no reason to fight this guy, but dang it. Alright. I'm going to stop messing around and do what I actually came here for. And the funny thing is, I really don't think that involves going this way at all. Yet, but... Let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Come to think of it... Okay, I should really just go and do stuff that will actually progress the plot. The big limitations with tools isn't even the low damage, it's that they've got low damage and they're slow. Which makes it intensely difficult to... makes it intensely difficult to use them safely. Now, I know that we just came through here, and that I kind of made a point of avoiding this, but there is something over this way that I want. Not this. This is just nice to have because runes. Now we head up these stairs. Wait, what? Oh, I remember. And we head down this elevator. I know that we can do this without fighting anything. It's just, will I? Slip on past the perfumer. And we grab the Seedbed Curse. It's a bad combination? Yeah. No, it definitely is a bad combination. But now that we have the Seedbed Curse, we can finally do something that I've been wanting to do pretty much the entire run.
No.
Hello, Dung Eater.
Wait. You have felt the curse. I can smell it on you. Boxed, yet tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. It was a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital. I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own. Go and trapped in this. I can kill. Then the pox.
And even though that sounds like a questionable decision, that is exactly what we're going to do. We're just gonna head on through some sewery area. Gonna kill this guy because, well, if we don't, it's gonna be really annoying. And we are just gonna take this nice and slow and steady. Nice. Yeah, those guys are really annoying because if you just leave them alone, then they come up behind you. This guy, on the other hand, is a gargoyle, which I believe means he's weak to magic. It should make this a lot more manageable, even if he wasn't in a position where he just couldn't fight us. Because, yeah. Even though we're attacking him, he's stuck there. He can't turn around. Now we will have to go this way again. In fact, you know what? We'll go up this way first. Just because I'm pretty sure there's a grace up at the top here that should make our... I think we can get back the way we came. I'm pretty sure there's a grace up at the top here that will make our return trip easier. But don't quote me on it, okay? Okay, there is a grace at the top, but it isn't quite as close as, for some reason, I thought it was. Dang it. Okay, that was dumb on my part. I shouldn't have even bothered fighting that guy. Okay, new plan, because I get the feeling that I'm going to get impatient if I go slow and steady again. Thank you for the hydrate, Lastborn. The new plan is that we run screaming right through everything that might kill us. Not really screaming. It's just that we save a lot of time if we don't bother fighting anything on the way through there. We might have to fight those guys. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think that knights are going to be worth fighting with this build. We just don't do fast enough damage output to justify the time. And yes, in case y'all are wondering, this is the intended path to get up to the upper portion of the city. Just climbing on the back of a massive dead dragon. I believe his name is Grandsax. Yeah, I knew there was someone there. He somehow didn't spot me. Nice. Okay, and now to hopefully go the way that I meant to go. That has Dung Eater. Okay, so the sense that I'm getting is that that was a one-way thing, so... Never mind. Time to run pell-mell and higgledy-piggledy through enemies again. It's honestly kind of sad that we deal damage so slowly that it's faster to quit out and load back in than to deal with like 2 rats and 2 albinarics. Okay, now for the real goal in the capital. And no, it's not even just progressing the story. Which we should do, but we're going to ignore that we should do that. Because there's a set of armor that I want. And another item as well, come to think of it. So we're headed to the sewers, which is reached by way of a well. And yes, I question the sanitation of the drinking water in this area just as much as you do because of that. There we go. I wonder, how much range can we get from a vantage like this? Ah, well, let's not bother testing it. Oh. Hi, Mr. Sleepy Albinaric. Oh, this is the wrong sewer entrance. Hang on. There are a couple of wells, okay? It's not my fault. How did it teleport? It was taking damage. Where is it? Could have sworn it was right around here. Is it over this way? Oh great, there's a knight up that way. Trying to snipe me. Where are you? I don't even think this thing's that worth it. Why am I suddenly drawing a blank on how to gain access to the main portion of the sewers? Am I just completely wrong in my memory? Like, it wouldn't be the first time, but I don't feel like I'm wrong. I'm going to go back down that well, just to double check and make sure that I wasn't missing, like, a turn or something. There's a door. I am just that dumb. Not a bad idea. Nice. Oh, I didn't even see you guys there. I think the rats that live down here might be blind. I've gotten that impression once or twice. Because in a lot of places you can just run straight past them. Honestly, I will say the sewers are probably one of the most relevant places when it comes to the lore of this game. And, like, the lore of the civilization. Just making it rain. There we go. That guy is really annoying. So he tends to just kind of notice you really fast when you get down here, and he does a whole crap ton of damage. So yeah, these guys are omens. And I don't know why that one's walking over this way. Well. Time to run past with no regard for my safety. Because there's a grace right here. Yeah, omens are tough. They're very durable. So omens are born with an overwhelming presence of what are known as the aspects of the crucible. It's a pretty important part of Elden Ring lore. That the omens... So the aspects of the crucible are the same things that are drawn on in the spells used by crucible knights. See, before the age of the Erd Tree, all life was mixed together in what is referred to as the primordial crucible. I forgot the Dung Eater screams.
Let me out. Let me out of here. Stay more. Everything that matters.
Sorry, this thing vanishes once you've killed it once. Oh, I didn't mean to aggro you. I mean, it doesn't matter. My plan was to kill him at some point regardless. Well, now I need to go perform absolution. Because it'll be a pain to kill him here. In this cramped little... Well... The thing is, we have to fight him one way or the other. I just don't really want to have to fight him and the giant hand at the same time. So, do I have any celestial dew? Yeah, let's try it. Oh! Oh my. He does a lot of damage with that. Dang. Yes, yes, posture. So I believe he's buffing himself with an ability called Shriek of Milos, or Milos or something. If we don't roll that right, we get blasted back by the puff of air that comes out with that poison. Also, I have no idea whatsoever whether it's possible to get hit by those beams of light from that thing while we're down here, while we're climbing the ladder. It wouldn't let me move. He literally true comboed me. And I don't know how that's possible, because, like, he's just a random dude. But it wasn't letting me move as soon as the first hit there connected. That's bullcrap. See, the thing is, I probably should be. Dung Eater is, in canon, one of the most horrifying individuals in the game. But, like, from a combat standpoint, I don't know how he was getting me to flinch so hard that he got off 3 full swings without me being able to move. How? Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm just gonna go perform Absolution and fight him in a different location where I can kind of kite him around. But before I do that, I'm going to need the runes to buy a Celestial Dew. Which means... Okay, we're giving this one more try. So there's a reason that I drunk my Wondrous Physic there. And that I did what I did with my Wondrous Physic. You see, I added the Twiggy Cracked tier to my Wondrous Physic, which has a singular purpose. To retrieve runes to prevent you from losing runes if you're exploring, or to retrieve runes that you've managed to drop in an unhelpful place. Because it prevents rune loss on death. So by running back there and grabbing runes... Okay, let's go and buy a Celestial Dew and seek absolution with the loathsome Dung Eater. So that we can fight him somewhere else. And hopefully get him to start fighting a crab that will kill him. Oh, you're kidding me. I can't even buy it. Okay, new plan. I am going to look something up real quick. Celestial Dew. Hermit and Ainsel River. Nah, that would take ages. Old Palace Ruins. Again, that would take ages. Oh wait, this one might work. Yes, okay, that'll be quick enough. Quick trip to Rhea Lucaria. Whoa, wolfy friends. You be good doggos now. Also, there's a merchant over here, but he doesn't have anything that I think we need. And there is an enemy up there. Okay, we've de-aggroed the wolves. Oh, those slow-moving projectiles can be useful, what do you know? Anyway, Celestial Dude right here. Let's seek some absolution. Okay. After we take care of this, we will have to go down that tunnel that I just passed on the right. Because there is another tool down there. And we'll have to fight an omen to get it. That's probably gonna suck. Okay. Now, rather than trying to fight the finger...
Who are you? I've been here long enough. I will kill again. And defile each corpse with care, just to be sure that when they're reborn, they'll be cursed, along with their children, and their children's children, for all time to come. I will just to they'll be cursed.
So yeah. I mean, unless I can get one of these fingers to come in here and attack him. In which case he won't aggro. Like, I would have to do a bunch of dodging around to try and get them to attack him, but... I can't remember if he leaves the room now, or what. He does, okay. Oh, that was a rune arc. Nice. Okay. So anyway, you remember that guy who sold us the crabs? Well, he's dead now. How many? 5,000-ish. I think we need another talisman. Oh, we'll be wrapping up in just a minute here, so it looks like getting our next tool will be bumped to next time. I am sorry about that. I didn't expect it to take like an hour and a half to kill Draconic Tree Sentinel. Okay, I kinda did, but I hoped that it wouldn't. And then I haven't been getting as directly to the stuff that I need to do as I probably should have. And I'm just trying to kill Dung Eater. Oh, he's not dead yet.
Alright, mate. Yeah. Then I was seeing it here again. Never thought I would. What he does to those bodies. It was him. No question. That monster. He's lurking round here.
So now, if we just load back into this area real quick. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Lastborn. Yep.
Serves me right. Fitting bloody end. For a jumped up little shit with big ideas. Help me out. Would you, mate? I don't want to get cursed. Just let me die. I don't want to live like this. Not anymore. So, please.
Anyway.
I will kill you and devour your corpse. Then the pox will truly be around.
Haha. There we go. See, all I needed was a little bit more space so that I could safely use the bell. Anyway, he is dead. And the Dung Eater isn't really, because that was just an invasion. But now, we can head back to the Table of Lost Grace and talk to the Dung Eater again, and he will cheerfully tie himself to a chair back in the sewers. It's very helpful.
There you warded off my blessing, despite the curse stirring within you. No one has succeeded in that before. How? I thought. Then it hit me that you are, in fact, me. And I am the Dung Eater. It is my flesh.
Yeah, we're practically
Must
twins.
receive the blessing.
I mean, just look at us for a second here. We might as well be the same person.
Give me your blessing. Defile my flesh with the seedbed curse. Again and again. Until it is done. Until a cursed ring coalesces that may one day defile order itself. Countless I have killed. And countless I have defiled. And soon the fruits will be born. Hundreds will be reborn cursed. And they'll bear thousands of cursed children, who bear tens of thousands more. A few of those will be born just like me. And they'll kill and defile and bless in my stead. The rotten fools. My fate was the grandest, most brilliant of them all. My corporal, give it your blessing till a cursed ring code.
Okay, since my alarm did just go off, we're gonna do this last thing quick. We're gonna head back and find him in the sewer where he has helpfully tied himself to a chair, and that will make it much easier to kill him for his armor. Later, Rafkin. Thanks for being here. You're not gonna miss much. We're practically done. So Dung Eater here is one of the characters who can produce a mending rune that will allow you to change the shape of the Elden ring and helps determine what ending you get. And we do that by giving him seedbed curses, but we're not going to get Dung Eater's ending here because I don't want to wait to get 5 seedbed curses before I can get his armor. So instead, yeah, if you attack him while he's in the chair, he just dies instantly. And that's where we're gonna leave it until next time. Oh, heck. Except I do not have even close to the level of equip load needed to wear this. We will figure out how to deal with that next time. But that's gonna be it. Okay, well, we didn't get as much done as I was hoping to today, but tomorrow we should be able to make some good progress. We'll be able to get another tool, and then we'll start making attempts to beat Morgott, the next major boss. So thanks everyone for being here. Should be tomorrow, same time as usual. I hope you enjoyed. Appreciate y'all, and I hope to see you next time. Later, folks. Bye, 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 bye.